Many people assume that once they lose their immigration status in Canada, their spouse or partner can no longer sponsor them for permanent residence. In reality, that is not always the case. Under Canada's immigration law, a Canadian citizen or permanent resident may sponsor their spouse or common-law partner who is already living with them in Canada, even if that person's temporary status has expired. This is possible under what is known as the spouse or common-law partner in Canada class. The key requirement is that the sponsored person must continue to live in Canada with their sponsor, both when the application is submitted and when a final decision is made. They must also not be inadmissible for reasons such as serious criminality or misrepresentation. If someone entered Canada legally but later fell out of status, IRCC may still accept and process the application from within Canada. However, this flexibility does not apply in every situation. Individuals who entered without authorization or who are already subject to a removal order may not be eligible to be processed in Canada and might first need special permission to remain. This is why confirming your current immigration status before submitting a sponsorship application is critical. Submitting the wrong type of application or failing to disclose a loss of status can result in refusal and, in some cases, enforcement action. Losing status does not erase the genuine nature of a relationship, but it does affect how and where the sponsorship can proceed. There is also an important difference between being eligible for sponsorship in principle and being allowed to stay in Canada while the application is processed. Some individuals may need to restore their temporary status, while others, particularly those facing inadmissibility, may require a temporary resident permit before their sponsorship can move forward. Because each case depends on individual circumstances, it is strongly recommended that couples seek professional advice before filing. An immigration lawyer can help determine whether an in-Canada sponsorship is possible or whether an out-of-Canada application would be more appropriate, given the person's current situation.